Today for language development, we have a fun paper to do. Boys and girls watching, I cannot wait for you to get this paper and do it with us. We have had Mr. Clown come. In our last lesson, he was here and he was juggling his shapes. And we've talked about our shapes. Let's name them together. Boys and girls watching, let's do it together. Begin. Triangle, circle, I can't hear you, square, star, rectangle. Oh, I think we could do better than that. I heard the boys and girls watching. Class, stand. Let's do it together. Here we go. Triangle, circle, square, star, and rectangle. Way to go, sit down. And on today's paper, we have those shapes. I see a triangle for our hat. I see squares for his eyes. I see a rectangle for his mouth right here. And I see a great big circle for his face. Today's paper, it is about following the teacher's instructions. Can you listen carefully today? Joseph, are you going to watch with your eyes as we do this paper together? Because we're going to have to wait and watch Mrs. Stewart step by step. But before we do that paper, let's see if we can find some shapes on our paper. Come find me a square. Find me a square. Kyla. She's been working so hard today. Can you find me a square on here? Where's something that's shaped like a square? She found it. Oh, presents. Do you like to get presents? Mrs. Stewart does too. It's so fun to get a present. I love it. Good job. You found me a square. Come find me a circle. A circle, Johanna. This little girl works hard in our class too. Boys and girls watching, have you already found a circle? She did. Do you know what that is? It's a what? A clock. Oh, it's her turn. It's a clock. That's Mr. Clock. And he is watching to see if we're going to do our best. Let's see. I'm looking for a triangle. Someone find me a triangle, Angelina. See if you can find it. She had her hands in her lap. That's why I picked her. She found the yummy pizza. Oh, boys and girls watching, did you find that yummy pizza? Yeah, it is yummy, isn't it? Great job. And now I'm looking for a rectangle. A rectangle. This one might be a little bit tricky. I think you can find it. Carter, come find me a rectangle. He's been sitting there watching with his eyes, thinking in his brain. I see two things that are rectangles. He did. I thought I could trick him, but I didn't. The door, if you have a door at your house, then you have a rectangle at your house. We have a door in our classroom. So this is a rectangle. Way to go. I love that hard work. Well, today's paper, we have a clown that we're going to do. Class, stand, turn your chairs into the table, and boys and girls watching, your on-site teacher has your paper, and you can get ready with us. The quietest table has been table 2 today. Way to go, table 2, being so quiet. Paper passers, pass your papers. Wow. Table 1, you can pass your papers. Joseph, can I help you? Because you have Lauren's paper as well. It got stuck. There we go. Oh, I love it. Elijah, can you get your paper slanted? Boys and girls watching, did you remember to slant your paper? Thank you. William, did you get your paper? Get your paper out of there. So that way Carter can have his. Carter, if you move your elbow, the tray will slide a little bit better. Thank you. Take out your crayons, put it on your house. Thank you. I love how Kyla has her eyes on me. Boys and girls watching, you have your eyes on me, ready to hear the instructions. Great job. Good, Cyrus, good. All right, eyes right up here on my clown. Remember, you have to watch me step by step today. Can you stay with me? Do you know that when the clowns are working at the circus, they have to follow directions too. They have to do what they're told, and they have to watch and think and listen to the circus master. So you're going to listen as I do this paper, and you're going to follow the directions with Mrs. Stewart. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to make his hat purple. So watch Mrs. Stewart. I always start at the red dot. When I find a red dot, I stop and think. Yes, I stop and think. Watch me. I'm going to make my triangle. I'm going to stop and think. I'm going to go straight down. Then I'm going to walk across so carefully. Oh, Oakley has his eyes on me, and he is going to do a very good job. And then I'm going to walk all the way back up to that red dot. And then I'm going to be done. Now watch what I get to do on my paper. I get to color in my hat purple, but only after I have done my dotted lines. Pick up your purple crayon check. Daddy holding on tight, mommy holding on tight, the babies are holding on tight, and your helper hand is in the corner. Find the red dot on the hat. Find the red dot on the hat. Helper hand in that corner. Don't forget your helper hand. Begin. Go down. I went this way. And then I walk across, and then I went up. And then you can color your hat in. When you're done neatly coloring your hat, I want you to put your hat in, put your crayon in your box, not your hat, your crayon. Put your crayon in your box so we can do the next color. And then your hands go in your lap. I hope you're coloring neatly, just like you did on your Inchy Inchworm paper. Great job. Color neatly. And keep your crayons on your house. Color it in, William. Don't forget to color in your hat. Now, it's okay if you're not done with your crayon. I want to see who's going to follow directions quickly. Purple crayons down. Hands in your lap. Wow, Lucia, you were so fast. Mila, that's the way to obey now. I love that hard work. The next thing I'm going to do is the eyes. Now, Mrs. Stewart has blue eyes. My boys and girls at my house, some have blue and some have green. So I'm going to pick blue because I really like blue. That's my other favorite color. So I'm going to give my clown blue eyes. Oh, maybe you have blue eyes at your house, in your eyes. Let me see your eyes. Now watch. I start at the red dot. I go down. I walk across. I go up, and I walk back. Then I pick up my crayon, and I go to the next red dot by the eyes. I go down. I walk across. I go up, and I go across. What shape did I just make? Boys and girls watching, do you know what shape I made? Yes, a square. Good, because they were watching. They had their eyes on me. Pick up your blue crayon check. Touch the red dot. With the red dot on the right by the eyes, begin. Walk across. Walk down, walk across again, and go back up to the red dot. Then go to the next square. Put your crayon on the red dot. walk down, crossed, and back up again. And then you're not going to color those in. Go ahead and put your blue crayon back in your box. Now, Mrs. Stewart's going to finish her clown, and you're going to watch. And then you're going to finish your clown. Watch me. I'm going to use my red crayon. So watch me, because I'm going to do two things. I'm going to use my red crayon, and I'm going to do the rectangle. I'm going to walk across, go up and around. And then I'm going to color my nose. I hope you're watching. And I'm going to color his lips, his mouth, red. But I'm not done. Watch Mrs. Stewart. Then I'm going to take my yellow crayon. Joseph, are you watching? I did red for the nose and the mouth and the rectangle. Then I'm going to start at the red dot, and I'm going to make my big circle, because my big circle is his face. It's round like a big circle. And then my clown is finished. But the only other thing I have left to do is his orange hair. So those are a lot of directions you need to remember. The red nose, the red mouth, go around the red dotted line. Then get your yellow crayon out, go around the circle, and then you can use the orange for your hair. I hope you're going to color and your paper so nice and neatly. Boys and girls watching, I hope you were following those directions, and you can finish your paper with your on-site teacher.